The Elder Scrolls Castles is a game that stealthily dropped on the Android Play Store on September 28th. And if you take a look at this game, you can see that it is almost a reskin of their Fallout Shelters game they released a while back, but with a few added gameplay mechanics. What is up, my dwellers of the interwebs? I'm Sorensen, and this is my first impression on the game The Elder Scrolls Castles. There isn't much in terms of a story here. They give a bit of an introduction story at the start of the game where the original king was having an affair, and because of that he was assassinated by a hired killer, who was of course hired by his wife. This is where you start the game officially, by choosing who will be the next ruler of the kingdom. I thought that it would be funny, and to spice things up a bit, I would not let the wife or the son of the previous king be the next ruler, and instead I chose for the mistress to be the next ruler. The gameplay is straightforward if you have played Fallout Shelter. Basically, you have to build up your castle, and you can add new crafting stations in the castle for your servants to work at. The more workers there are, the more efficiently their jobs will complete. Also, if you add the correct servant to the right workstation, you will get even better efficiency. All new renovations cost materials, like wood for example. So the more efficient your servants are at their workstations, the better your outcome for materials will be. You must keep your oil and food supplies high too. These also aid in the smooth operations and progress of your workflow. If your workers start to starve, their progress will be slowed. And the same goes if the lights go out due to lack of oil. You must make all the big decisions as the ruler of the kingdom, and every choice will make a difference for your kingdom too. So choose carefully, or you could end up with a lot of unhappy servants in your kingdom. There doesn't seem to be any combat in this game, so there's no need to talk about that. Visually, I think this game is not bad looking. Bethesda went with a more 3D looking game this time around, especially involving the character models. The game is pretty decent looking, and I think Bethesda did a good job with their game's visual style in general. The audio in the game is also done well. I had no issues with any sound imbalances or audio not being present. Everything sounded like it belonged, and it sounded very clear. Overall, I'd say that The Elder Scrolls Castles is an okay game. There isn't a lot of new features in the game if you're comparing it to the Fallout Shelter game. So it really depends on what type of skin you'd rather play this type of genre in, Fallout or Elder Scrolls. It's still amusing though, and there is some funny choices that you can pick as the king or the queen, and it's definitely a good time killer. So there you have it. That's my first impression on the game The Elder Scrolls Castles. Thank you for watching. I'm Sorensen. Have a fantastic day. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed my content, and hit that bell icon to stay up to date on all my upcoming videos. And if you're watching this on taptap.io or on the TapTap app, I hope you'll consider following my profile as well. Bye bye!